Okay, if you see here, yesterday we have seen workflow level task. Just we have seen how to set the dependency between session. Normally, in order to set the dependency, we will use the link task. Status equal to succeeded. So if you're going for any real-time project, so each and every workflow will be having the status equal to succeed. So definitely we'll have status equal to succeeded or failed. Okay, it's based on the scenario. Then we do have the command task. We can call any shell scripting here. Okay, we can call shell scripting here. So that's what we want to do, any automation. Okay, in Informatica, if you want to do any automation, you do automation in this command task. Okay, if it is not possible in Informatica, so zipping the file, unzipping the file, it is not possible in Informatica. So that can be achieved through command task. So that you can write shell scripting command. You can invoke this command in command task through Informatica. So that's what we will do. You will use this command task for various operations. Like if somebody asks, so what kind of operation you will do? Zipping the file, unzipping the file, creating the master.txt indirect file. Okay. Then SFTP the file, sending the file, adding a header, and checking the whether file is having 0 KB or more than 0 KB, whether we have received all the files for the particular day. So that's what we can check it. All this we will do in command task. Okay, you can tell them the interview. And email task, yes, whenever we have two types of email task. One is standalone email task, and we can do all these three things, these two things, like two tasks within the workflow itself, right? Within the workflow in the components. So you can make a components email task, like email is, you can go for something like standalone task, standalone email task you have to create, sending a mail. Okay, and also we have in components we have the failed email. Normally we'll go for whenever the session is getting failed, we have to send a mail. So that you have to use email task. Okay, that's what we have seen, email task. So here we were not able to send an email in real time. We can able to send an email. So that we need to have SMTP server. So you can tell them this is also. And then even wait. So even wait, it will wait for an event to occur. So we have two types of event wait. One is file watcher. Another one is user defined event. So that we will take it. And link task we have seen. And also we will take one workflow now. We will create one workflow here. Okay, we will create one workflow. One workflow here. So go to workflows. I'm creating workflow called WF_ master workflow. Master workflow. I'm just creating it. Okay. I'm creating master workflow. Create a new workflow here. So WF_. So I'm creating sessions here, multiple sessions. Like I'm creating. So one session. This is non-reusable, right? Non-reusable. This is also non-reusable. So in real time, within single workflow, you'll be having multiple sessions. Okay. Sorter. Then we'll be having many sessions will be there. We'll have all the sessions one by one. Okay. Connected lookup. So you may ask question, these many sessions will be there. Yes, more than that also. It's based on the scenario, how they are creating the framework. Based on that, they'll be having lot of sessions. Okay. See, based on the dependency, we will invoke all the sessions. We assume that very first this session should be started. So once this is completed, this one should be started. This is like a serial one, right? Sequential one. Then once this is completed, see, all these three should be running parallel. Okay, running parallel. Once these three are completed, this one should be triggered. Then we have to trigger this one, then this one. You assume that this is the one. So control yes, you can make arrange horizontally. So it will be arranged like this. You can see here. So this is the one. Now you can see the logic, right? How it will be running. Very clearly it is showing that. So this is what first it will be started, then next one. Okay. So double click on it. Each and every session we have to give all the connection and everything. Just we are giving that. So this is non-reusable session, right? Non-reusable session. So each and every time you should know what is reusable, non-reusable. So why we will go for reusable or non-reusable, that you have to be very clear. So we are creating all the sessions. Double click normalizer. So I'm going with truncate and load. Then double click on it, go to employees data. Same way you can do for all the connections. So truncate and load. Here just we are truncating and load. Why? Because we do not have that much space in our database to have incremental data. Just we are making truncate and load. We can go for target. You can go for a little bit down and then you can do the truncate and load. Apply OK. Then just I'm not giving connection for this. What will happen? You will see. Okay, then I'm going with this one. I'm just connecting it. Okay, instead of target, I'm pointing to, instead of source, I'm pointing to target. Just click here, apply OK. Double click to mapping source. And this would be a target. This is also another target. Go a little bit target, you can create truncate target table option. Then you can do this target, apply OK. Then here also you can use the target. Just we are doing all the connections. Okay. So based on the dependency, table dependency, for an example, how the table dependency, if they are asking, so first we will take all the customer related data, customer data, then user data, then account details. Okay, then we will take all the remaining dimension table, then fact table load. That's what the dependency will have. Just I'm saving this. I'm going to run it. See, it will run once this is completed, it will get triggered. Once this is completed, these three will run parallelly. Okay, these three will run parallelly. If there is no dependency, you can go for parallel run, no issues. We can go parallel run. And as I told, you can go for reusable session also. That's what yesterday we have created one session, right? Reusable session. You can drag and drop this session here. That's called reusable session. Okay. You can, if you want, you can drag and drop, no issues here. Once these three are completed, then it's get triggered. Okay, just what I'm going to do here, I will be making status equal to succeeded. Otherwise, what will happen? Status equal to succeeded. So normally this one we are making for all the sessions. Double click. If the session got failed, fail parent, if this task fails, always config object, make the stop on error equal to 1. Control yes. See why we are making stop on error equal to 1. In real time, if you are running this workflow, okay, in this session, it has 1 million record. So only one record is coming from the source. Okay, only one record is coming from the source is invalid record. Okay, because of that one record, it is failing. So normally you do not have control to delete the record from the source. Okay. What can we do? How can I process our Informatica flow? First of all, we have to inform them to the source team, one record, we are receiving an invalid record. Next time, you please make sure that you should not send any record like this. Okay, that's what we have to explain them. And also we have to remove that record, but we do not have any control to remove it. What we can do in Informatica, we can make stop on error equal to 0. If you are making stop on error equal to 0, even if it has one record, this session will not fail. One error, the session will not fail. See, out of 1 million record, that one record will get rejected, other record will get loaded successfully. So that is what the use of stop on errors in real time. Okay. Once this is, see, for each and every session, we have to give status equal to succeeded. So you can go for any other condition along with status equal to succeeded. You can double click on the link task. On the link task, status equal to succeeded. Just you can make status equal to succeeded. For all the sessions you have to make, just I'm making one. Here only 3 link tasks I have made it. If you, this is a 3 junction, right? This is 3 junctions. See, all the 3 should be completed, then only this will get triggered, right? So how? So can we make See, if any one of the session got completed, can we make this session as start? Yes, we can. We can make it. Treat the input link as and. It is nothing but we have the 3 input links here. All the 3 input links should be succeeded. Then only this will get triggered. If any one of the link is failed, our session is failed, then we want to make it. We have to make it like succeeded. We have to execute this one. We have to make it like R. R means any one of the link is succeeded, then it will get triggered. All the 3 is failed, then this will not get succeeded. You are seeing some parallel run. You want to do any one of the link has been completed. You can trigger this one, then you can treat the input link as R or R and. So this is the use of this one whenever you are having multiple link. Okay. So now I'm going to run it. Start workflow. What will happen now? See, if you right click on the white space, we have the start workflow. Right click on the white space, we have start workflow. So it will get started. It will run. Okay. Look at here. Based on the dependency, it will start running one by one. So once this is completed, next session will run. After that, the 3 sessions will be running parallelly. This is what it will go. Look at here, the order. It is running parallelly. Java transformation will fail. It has failed. And because of this failed, then this is what you are seeing that it got stopped now. Okay, it got stopped. Okay, look at here. Why it has failed? Just we have to analyze it, right? So we have to analyze it. Why it got failed? We'll go with get run properties. Here itself we can see WRT means writer thread. That is what you have to always have to make it. Table or view does not exist. So we will check the first if you are getting this error. Then we will check whether it is failing due to the connections. Yes, it is a connection. It got failed now. So this is the question you have asked me. Okay, already these 4 sessions got completed, right? These 4 sessions completed. We should not run again these 4. This one from these 4 you have to start. These 4 we have to start. Okay, normally if any one of the session got failed, in real time we'll be having restart mechanism. Okay, restart mechanism, how to run the workflow. From where we are looked up, from where we have to start it. So if this is session got failed, from here we have to run. Right side we have to run. How to run it? See, if you are going with this right click on the session, See, right click on the white space, you will be finding start workflow, right? Start workflow. But here, right click on the session, you'll be finding one option called start task. Start task means this session alone will be started. Start workflow from task means from here to right hand side it will start. But here I cannot give start workflow from task. Start workflow from task. Why? Why? Because here I have the link task. 3 junction we have. Since already 2 are completed, we cannot give from here right hand side. Just we have to start from here. Start task. This alone will be executed. Start task. Just to execute that alone. That is what the start workflow and start task. Start workflow from task. What is it? Start task means that session alone will be started. This session alone will be started. It's running now. It got succeeded now. Okay, what we have to do now? See, all the 5 sessions got completed already. From here, we have to start from the right hand side. So no need to do one by one. If you do the start task, you have to do one by one. But here you can go for start workflow from task. I will tell you what is this recover task, restart workflow from recovering this task. So recover task where it has left out. So that's what it will start. See, start workflow from task. So I'm going with from here, right hand side, it will start. So this is what start. I hope you are clear. Start workflow, start task, start workflow from task. These three options. Okay, we have. So normally this is what we will be giving. Restart mechanism whenever you are going to handle multiple sessions in single workflow. Multiple sessions in single workflow, we have to give them the support team, we have to give them the KT itself. Okay, this doesn't have any reset mechanism. This is what you have to start. Then they will do it. Okay, then they will do it. So this is what we have to give. All the three sessions is get completed right now. Okay, this is what we can go for. Start task, start workflow from task, all this. Once this is completed, it will succeed this workflow. Okay, that's what all the session got completed. Normally we will do in our development environment. All this should be succeeded. Okay, then you can go for other next task is called event raise a timer. So what is timer? So inside, sometimes what will happen in our real time, so something like a deadlock issue or some other issues might be happening. If two sessions is running parallelly, you may get sometimes deadlock issue. You can ask this session to wait for some 1 minute and then start. So you can put some timer here. See, if any scenario you are getting something like you have to wait for some time, then you can put the timer here. So you put the timer here, timer, then we can make timer here. So we'll be having timer. Specify the exact time to start. This time is effective only for the first run of the workflow. Okay, so you want to put some timer here when the first run should be started, so that you can make it here. Okay, on this particular date, you put the first run. Okay, this use this workflow date and time variable to calculate to wait. So you can use some calculations. So you can put some calculation to wait. Some calculation you can put, but normally you can go for relative time. Relative time means, so after starting, from the start time of this task, you wait for 1 minute. I'm asking to 1 minute. Wait for 1 minute. 1 hour, 1 day, 2 days, something like that. You can wait. And just I'm making 1 minute. So this task and all very rarely used, but sometimes we'll use it. What is timer? Timer is used to wait for some time. Can go for arrange horizontally. Then I'm just starting it. Start task, start workflow. It will start from the beginning. You can see 1 minute it will wait. You can see here. See, you can see the workflow run. The below screen you can see. How it is running. These two will get succeeded. The sorter and Java will get succeeded. So along with this one start not started, this one will not get triggered. Okay, wait for 1 minute, then it will get triggered. Look at here, the timer is running. Timer is running. So look at here. It was waiting for 1 minute exactly. 8:59:34, 9:00:34. This is what will be having the workflow run. Clear? So in real time, if I want to make something like a wait logic, then you can go for the timer. So you can ask to wait. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, next task is called control task or event raise or event wait. I will go for event raise. So within the workflow, so within this workflow, if I want to raise an event based on some conditions, then I can go for some event wait or event raise. Say for an example, after completing this session, then this session should be started. Okay, not alone this session, we have some other logic here. That's what we kept here, separate pipeline. But if I'm asking this session should be completed and only should started, you can place this session here, right? After this, you can place and then you can make it like this. But you assume that some other logic here we have, some other sessions are there. So that's what we have put some different pipeline. This session should be succeeded, then only this one would get started. So now it is possible. No, it is not possible. Once this is succeeded, as soon as it will get started, we should not start. Once this is completed, we have to start it. Or somewhere you can put some logic here. So how to put that logic? You can go for this one, event raise. So this is called event raise. You can raise an event. So it is not something like a file watcher. Something you can raise an event here. You can raise an event here. So here you can raise an event. And so how to raise an event? First, you have to declare the event. Go to properties, user defined event. So here we will not have any event as of now. We will first declare the event. Go to workflows. First of all, how to declare the event. Go to workflows, edit here, go to event. Okay, here we are the event variables, scheduler, properties, and everything, right? In general, we will be having the integration service. If you want to change the integration service in real time, you can change it here. So as of now, we do have only one integration service, but in real time, we do have multiple integration service. Based on the data, you might be using some different integration service. Say for example, you are getting some Unicode characters, some Chinese character or any other characters. We want to convert it. You can go for this type of integration service. Okay. Now this is what you can go for events. Okay, events. Raise one event. Just declare the event. Declare the event you want to use in the workflow. Just declare it. Whatever the declare event, you can raise it here. So just it's like the relay run we are running, right? Relay. How we are running relay? The run. Okay. So the one person will have the some object. So they will be passing that object, right? So it's new event one is some object. So once it has, then it will pass it to the next one. So we can put event wait here. So previously it will raise an event. We will use the event wait here. Okay. Event wait here. Double click on this. Go to events. Instead of predefined event, we'll go for user defined event. Predefined events are file patch event. User defined events are, we are going to use it. Go to browse event. We can go for new event. Okay, new event one. Then since this is the user defined event, we have to enable this option. Enable the past event. So whatever the event has occurred past, that we are just enabling it before waiting for that. Okay. So click on yes, control yes. If you start it, if you start the workflow, you can see here. So once this is completed, you can see here. See, this is completed. It will start. It will wait for that event. So once the employee is completed, employee's data completed, it will trigger this event. Then this Java transformation will get triggered, but it will wait for a minute. Why? This timer we have used. So look at now how the dependency, you just watch it. So it's coming like normalizer, it is running. So now the timer is running, but as soon as timer is running, we are having the event wait also is running. Okay, it will not start. It will wait for a minute and then it will get started. Okay, so this is what it will, we can set the dependency in the within the workflow. And just I want to make this particular run, I want to disable the session. So double click on it. If I want to disable, in real time we will do. Okay, so for sometimes we may ask to disable this particular task, we can disable it. Okay, this one also. Just we are disabling this one, timer. So it will get triggered, then it will get triggered. Once this event race has arrived, then this will get started. So this is what we can put the dependency and all. So now it will not wait for 1 minute. Just after this, it will start. So this is the timer, event race and event wait, all this. And next one is control task. What is the control task, right? Say for an example, once this Java completed, you can see here, we can control the workflow. We can fail the workflow. We can fail the session. All this we can do based on some conditions. This is Java transformation I'm going with. Source record is not equal to target one, right? Source is not equal to target. If something scenario like this, I want to stop the flow. The source is not equal to target. I want to stop the flow. How can we do it? We can go for some task, control task. You can see here, I can go for control task. It's like it will accept only input. This control task will take only input. You can see here, I have the link task. You can link it, double click on it, control task. Fail parent if this task fail. That's one you can make. And also you can go for properties. Fail me, fail parent, stop parent, abort parent, fail top level workflow, stop top level workflow, abort top level. These three options we will give it in the worklet. Okay, what is this? Fail me means it will simply show like a failed. Some condition received, it will show like failed. So we will make fail me alone. So what is the condition we will make here? If the source count not equal to target count, success rows. So we'll make like this. Double click on the link task. Okay. Source success rows not equal to target success rows. Yes, this is true for this particular scenario, right? If it is equal, if it is not equal, then this one gets succeeded. If the link task gets succeeded, it will show like fail me. That's all. It will not fail any workflow or any sessions. Look at now. I'm going to start from here. I'm going to start from here. Start workflow from task. Okay, start workflow from task. So I'm just starting it. So this one will get started. So you look at here, you go this way. It will not stop the workflow. It will show like fail me. See here, to show it like failed, but it will not stop the workflow. Okay, this is what failed me. Just you can find out whether this is going in this flow or not, something like that you can put. Or you can double click, you can make it like a fail parent. Fail parent, what is the meaning of fail parent, right? Fail parent in the sense, it will start everything, it will complete it. Okay, it will complete it. Then next this one also will complete. This one also will complete. This one also will complete. All the session will complete. After that, finally, it will make the workflow as failed. Okay, complete everything, then make the workflow as failed is called fail parent. Abort parent means it will not allow this to start. Why? Because we are aborting it. Once this is received, we are aborting it. Okay. See here, I'm going to start from here again. This time, start workflow from task. This time it will go for I'm starting the workflow. You can watch here. Finally, now the control task got succeeded, but finally the workflow is failed now, showing like failed. Okay, this is what failed parent. We can make abort parent. What is the meaning of abort parent, right? See, whenever this is not equal, the condition is source record is not equal to target record, you can stop the parent or abort the parent immediately. So what will happen if the source and target is not equal? You can make workflow as failed or abort or anything. Sometimes you will say, so this is the one. If the source doesn't have the data, you should not start the workflow. That is one of the scenario. If the source table doesn't have the data, you should not start the workflow. You should not start the session. So that is one of the scenario we have usually. So how to do it? You think the logic, and then that is exercise. You can make this one abort parent, right? So now I'm going to start it. Abort parent means immediately once the session got completed, it will not trigger. It will trigger automatically. These two are parallel, right? So once this is completed, these two are parallel. This one and this one is parallel. This will get triggered, but immediately it will stop. So look at here. I'm starting it. So this is what, see here, immediately this control task got succeeded, but the expression is failed. Look at here, immediately it got aborted. This expression is aborted. Why? Because these two are running in parallel. It will not allow rest of the session should succeed. Okay. So this control task is very much used in our real-time logic. So based on the scenario, we will use this control task. Okay. As of now, I'm just disabling this task. You can double click. You can use disable this task. Click on OK. Save this. Okay. As of now, I'm just disabling this one. Next one is called assignment task. See, what is this assignment task, right? Assignment task to assign some variables. Assignment task is nothing but to assign some variables. We are going for the assignment task. Say for an example, this workflow is running 3 times per day. 3 times per day. Third time only I should start. Okay, so I can go for some other workflow. It is taking a lot of time. I will go for one more workflow. Yesterday we have created, right? So that workflow I will take. Okay, I will take one more session here. This workflow is running. See, it's taking a lot of time to execute. That's why I'm taking different workflow. So this workflow is running for 3 times per day. Third time only you have to start this session. Okay, third time only you have to start the session. What we can do? So what can we do? Now we will go with, just we will go with count it. So you have to count. So count, in order to start the workflow, I have to count it, right? I can make some task here. What is the task? Assignment task I'm just using. Assignment task. Assigning a value. First time it is running. Double click, go to expression. The expression you have to use it. But in order to use the expression, the variable we have to declare it. First go to workflow, edit, variables. You take one variable. We know already variable $, right? $2 will be there, $, variable name. Just I'm taking the variable name is $, count. I want to make it like a count, right? So just I'm taking that $CNT, integer. Yes. Persistent. What is the meaning of persistent, right? Once the workflow got completed, it should take the count value in the memory. Okay, first it should persist the value in the memory. That's what I can go for persist. Okay, that's what I can go with persistent. Okay, this is $, count. Then apply it. Then apply. Click on OK. Then double click here. Double click here. You can give some logic here. So what is the logic? First time it is running assignment. Double click. Okay. So here only we have to make, right? So what I will do, first this session should be succeeded. Then only we have to make a assignment. Right? Not initially. So this is completed. Then we are going with the task. double click on the session, go to expressions. Here you can use the link count $count equal to count plus 1. Just I'm incrementing the value in the assignment. Count plus 1. Just I'm incrementing the value. You can go for I think Patel, your camera is on now. $, count equal to count plus 1. Just look at here, $, count equal to count plus 1. Just I am assigning a value in this assignment task. Then in the link task, I can check it. Count equal to 3. Count equal to 3 or not. That I have to check it, right? So here I'm assigning a value. Here I'm checking the count. So control S. What will happen? Very first run, what is the count? It will assign like 1. Okay, $, count equal to 3. Yes, no. The condition is false. This will not be executed. Again, second time, count equal to 2. This will not be executed. Count equal to 3. Yes, this is 1. Tomorrow it's running. Tomorrow first time. Whether it will run after that? No. What should we do? Tomorrow I have to run. Again, I have to make. If it is succeeded, again I have to make assignment, right? I have to make assignment as $, count that is equal to 0. I have to reset. Otherwise, what will happen? Tomorrow it will not be executed, right? $, count equal to 0. So if you look at here, first time I'm going to start. Aggregator will run. Assignment will run. After that, the employee data will not run. Assignment will run. After that, it is not running. Look at here, it is not running. I want to know what is the value of that assignment task. You can right click on the workflow. You can go for workflow log. If I want to see any task details, you have to go for workflow log only, not session log. So go to workflow log. You can see what is the value of count. What is the value? See, $, count equal to 1. Count equal to count plus 1. That value is 1. Condition is false for the expression. Then it will work. So it should have the persistent value like 1. Look at here. Persisted value is 1 now. Okay, now I'm going to execute the same one. Restart. From monitor also you can restart. Monitor, right click on the workflow, restart. The session is running. Okay, the session is running. It got succeeded. Now if you go and check the persistent value, it should be 2. Workflow log. You can see here, persistent value is 2 now. Okay, again I'm going to run it third time. So this is what you have to set some properties. If they're asking in interview how to make some this kind of scenario looping and all, you have to tell I will do it on the control task. I will do it on the assignment task. If I want to do count and all variable assignment, you can go for assignment task, or initialize the variable that you can go for the assignment task. Okay, this is what the next time it is running. Next time if you are running, it will not run. So this is tomorrow first run. You assume that. Fourth run. Tomorrow first run, this employee's data will not run. Look at here. Why? Because it has been assigned with 0. The assignment task has been executed, right? It will assign with 0. See, based on your real-time scenario, you have to use the task. Look at here, it is not running. This is what assignment task. Then decision task. What is the decision task, right? You can decide which flow I have to go for. You can go for this master or flow. So after completing this one, either I have to go to this flow or some other flow. You can use here decision task. So I can go with decision task here. I'll use here. Okay, you assume that on all the days I have to start this this particular session. In month end I have to start this one, or in reverse also. Okay, month end you have to start this one. Normal days you should have this session, usable session. How to do it? Here I will make some condition, month end. So double click, go to properties. How will you make month end and all? So you'll be writing some logic, right? So we know already, we have seen in Oracle itself, sysdate equal to last day of sysdate. So that's why I asked you to practice the Oracle and all. Just I have explained in the 4th session. You can go and check the 4th. I have posted one session, 5th session or last session, 5th session. So single row functions we have seen that I have explained this, what is the meaning of last day of the month. So when the condition will be equal, only last day of the month it will be equal. If the condition is true, I have to run this one. Yeah, I have to run condition equal to true. Condition equal to true. Month end it will go in this flow. Normal days it will go in this flow. So you can double click on the link task. Go to condition equal to false. Condition equal to false. See, you have to practice this session, then only you can able to get it. So you look at here, I'm going to start workflow. This is not month end. If you run the same workflow on month end, instead of this flow, it will go this flow. Look at here. So this is what it will be started running. It's running now. Connected, once the connected lookup executed, decision task will decide where to go. It will start the reusable decision called employees data. Look at here. Decision task, taken the decision that, okay, you go this way. You can ask me the question is, okay, you can do it in the link task itself. Why you are going for link task extra? Yeah, sometimes if you are having like this junction, either these two are completed. Okay, either these two, out of these two, one of the flow is completed, then this flow is completed, you have to start it. So that time you can put one decision task here, you can connect it here. So this kind of connectivity you can go for decision task. Okay, decision task. This is what the decision task will do. And you can have the worklet. So what is worklet? So some control framework in real time, some framework will be there, some reusable logic we want to create some by using the 4 or 5 transform sessions. Okay, then you can go for the worklet. You can see here. So this is something like worklet. I'm just copying this all the session. Control C, go to worklet, Control V. Instead of creating manually, I'm just doing it. Worklet, WKLT underscore someone. It will copy. Yes, I want to copy it. You can make arrange horizontally. You can arrange it like this. So you can go for parallel run also. You can go for parallel run. You can use reusable session also in worklet. Just you can go for this. Go for this. Control yes. So you can make arrange horizontally. This is what the parallel run. Then you can make. So now this is called worklet. Can we start worklet from the worklet designer? No, we cannot use it. In the workflow only you can start it. Say for an example, after this session, I want to start the worklet. So here we have the reusable session, right? And go to the worklet. You can have the worklet here. You can start the worklet. So here only you can start the worklet. See, if you are starting the worklet, it's like a bundle. All the sessions will be there. So once this is completed, this worklet will be triggered. It in turns trigger all the sessions how we have given in the way. If any of the session got failed, say for an example, these two got failed, Sorry, these two got succeeded. This one got failed, so that it will not run. If I want to run these two alone, we cannot run it from worklet designer. Okay, neither in worklet designer nor in workflow designer. If in workflow designer, if you are starting it right, you can start the entire worklet only. Just we will start it, then you can, I will show you. Start workflow, decision task, employees, details, then it will go with worklet. If any session got failed in worklet, how to start it, that I will tell you. You have to start from the monitor only. So remember this, if somebody asks in interview, if any session got failed in worklet, how will you start? Look at here, this is what it will run. Okay, worklet it will run. If any of the session got failed in worklet, in monitor only you have to start. Okay, monitor only you have to start. Clear? You cannot start it. Even first time you cannot start. Very first time you cannot start one session alone in worklet. You have to start, at least previous run should be there. Then only you can start from the monitor also. Otherwise you have to go with full run only. This is what all the task. Okay. Next one is called scheduler. What is scheduler? Normally how we are running this session. Just normally we are running this session. Say for example, I'm going with this one. Normally how are we running? So right click and then we are doing it. This is called manual run or on-demand run. But I have to schedule it. How to schedule it? Go for workflows. How to edit? Here we have the scheduler. Okay, or you can click on this icon. We have the two types of scheduler. One is non-reusable, reusable. Reusable scheduler is nothing but you can go for reusable one. Okay, non-reusable I'm going for. Non-reusable is nothing but this scheduler is specially for this particular workflow. You can click on this icon and go for schedule. Run on demand means manual run. Run on integration service initialization. That's what we are running. Run continuously. Run continuously. You can go for some even wait, but it will take a lot of resources, memory resource that we will not go with. Run on integration service initialization. Normally, this is what we'll go with. When we should run? Today's date. So I'm making 9:36. 9:36 first run. Always should be like future date and time. Run every 2 minutes. Okay. End after some 5 runs. Just click on apply. Okay. Apply. Okay. Whatever the schedule you want, you can do it. Instead of start workflow, you have to give schedule workflow. You can see here it will be scheduled by 9:36 a.m. 9:36 a.m. it will be scheduled. So once 9:36, right? So it will get automatically triggered. I'm not doing anything. 9:36, 9:38, will go up to 5 runs. See here, this is what in real time we'll have, but this is called Informatica scheduler. So I will explain the third party scheduler after some time. So look at here, it's preparing to run, right? So you can give any scheduling time here. Normally we'll schedule it. If the workflow got failed, the schedule will not schedule it. It will go for unscheduled state. (9:38), right? So 9:38, it will automatically get triggered. So next 5 runs it will run. After that, the schedule will become unscheduled one. So this is called Informatica scheduler. Very simple only. Okay. If you want to edit the scheduler, you can go here, edit the scheduler. You can see a new schedule or edit schedule. Workflow. Sorry. Use aggregator. Workflows, edit. And go for scheduler. If you want to schedule, run it, you can do. You can go for customize repeat. Like second Saturday, third Saturday, first day of the month, first day of the week, first day of the year. See, something like we have the backup jobs and all, right? First day of the month or last day of the month. See, all this will be having here. Second Saturday, run every 2 hours, right? See, this is what customized repeated will be having it. 1 week, 1 month, all this will be having it. So you just go through that, you can able to get the schedule. So this is what the scheduler and all the task. So do you have any doubt in this task? Start workflows, start from the beginning, start task, start the task alone, start workflow from task to run part of the workflow. Okay, this is what we'll go for. How to schedule workflow in Informatica? You can do it by Informatica scheduler or third-party scheduler. So third-party scheduler, I will explain later, but Informatica scheduler, you can explain them. This is what we will do. Clear? Any doubt? See, this one you can complete. Do not execute a session if the source table does not have any data for the particular day. Okay, can you try this? This is one scenario. This is real-time scenario. We will do it. Sometimes in interview, they will ask this type of question. You just think the logic, you try it, then I will tell you how to do that. Tomorrow I will tell you. So tomorrow we will see that next session, we will see the SCD type 3 and everything. Okay, so I asked you to do, but if you haven't completed, just go through the tomorrow session. Any doubt in the workflow level task? Are you clear all the task?